Hi everyone, it's BDevine. Welcome to Divine Miracles channel and the Tarot Mini forecast for Earth signs. And that is for Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. Now, I'm at my friend's house, which is cool. So we've got a different look in the room today, but maybe for the next week. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to use the Mythic Tarot and also the Hanson Roberts deck just to do some extra ones. I'm sorry, all my cards just went everywhere. Okay, starting off with Capricorn, and just you know what to do with all the links and everything below, and where to find me, and where to get readings and all of that. Also, check your moon and rising sign. So this is for Capricorn. Sorry, I've done a whole lot of driving since Friday, almost a week's worth of driving every day, so been full on. Okay, Capricorn, what's going on with you? Capricorn, you've got the Four of Pentacles or the Four of Coins, which is kind of a stagnant like energy, and I'm finding this I don't know why we're having a week of it. Okay, it looks like this is happening for everybody, where there's just this, you know, moving past all of that gravy, you know, in our life, like the sticky stuff, which is what I called one of my interviews just recently. Excuse me. So you're in that sort of position where you're not sure what direction to take. Maybe you're a little bit worried about or concerned about money, or you're holding tightly to your assets. Some people, this may be a legal situation as well, maybe to do with land, or, you know, to do with some of your possessions. There may be something going on that is causing you to keep your guard up. Though that, I feel like this section is passing your life, so it's not that you have to keep your guard up, but it's been wise that you've been doing this for some time. I also see the connection with creativity. So the father here is holding all the money, the boy is doing the work. Some of you may be in a father-son work situation. You know, you may work for a company or have a company which is, you know, family owned and operated. And this might mean that sometimes, you know, you feel like some more could be given to you, or some extra help could be given to you. And this could be for everybody. You may feel sometimes that there's more that you would like to achieve or have help with from family members as well. So the support may not always be there. But I do see the grapes. They're grapes of the abundance, the mediumship abilities, you know, the information coming to you, the help and assistance coming to you as well. I want to see a little bit more about this card with my Hanson Roberts deck, which I really love, as you all know by now. It's just so, they're just so cute and tiny. Okay, so let's get some more clarity on the Four of Pentacles. And you got the King of Swords. Okay. So you're having to be a little bit tough here. The King of Swords is really tough, independent, strong. You know, the type of guy who's, you know, maybe a policeman, maybe there's extra police about, you know, the place. Maybe you're in the military or something like that, or you know someone who is, or your father was, or there's a connection there, or maybe you just need to be careful because of this legal situation that may be going on in some of you, some of your lives, or something to do with school, maybe working, something to do with the office, maybe there's paperwork missing, something like that. I'm just getting this all over the place feeling for you, Capricorn, where you think you're on top of everything, and all of a sudden you don't feel like you are, and then you feel like you are, and then you don't. And it's like, you know, you've been through so much, as I always say to you guys, you know, you've been through a lot. You've had a lot of temptations, you've had a lot of things coming in, you've had a lot of changes, but you always manage to get on your feet, and that's one thing I like about Capricorn. You don't sort of sit there, you know, wallowing in self-pity for too long. You might have a moment, and then you get back into things. So I feel for you, Capricorn. You know, you're hanging on to things, you're feeling like you need to do this for now, maybe to do with some sort of legal situation. And in some cases, this is asking you to step up to the next level too. you know, so you can become that leader yourself. But either way, this may have to do also this, you can't tell, but he is looking at the past. So this might be someone from your past also coming forward with something to say, or they have a thought about something, or they want to tell you something, whatever it is. You know, that might be the indication too. But just stay strong, Capricorn. Stay in your position, because I feel that you won't have that feeling of needing to hold on tightly to things for too much longer. Something is shifting in your life, leading other people to come in to help, other situations to change, and for the, you know, your spiritual journey as well also to shift into more of your own thing. And that may make sense to someone out there. Okay, so that was for Capricorn. Now for Taurus. Okay. What we got, Taurus? Okay, that's it. Okay, Taurus, you're going through a fun time. The Four of Wands. So this is sitting with you at the moment. This is the energy of you for the week. And that is a more harmonious time. Maybe some of you are contemplating on going somewhere close to the water, fishing, or, you know, something like that. You know, it doesn't have to be close to the water, but that was the first thing. Maybe you've been thinking about it, but, you know, you weren't sure whether you were going to do it or not. I feel you might. Okay, and it would be a rewarding time if you did. Like, it would have a lot in it. Sometimes we go away and we can't be bothered doing it, and, you know, we have to do things and it feels tedious. We build up this feeling like within us, like it's going to be all too hard, and then sometimes we're just like, well, we just won't do it then because I can't be bothered with anything else being hard. You know, I'm trying to go on a holiday and I'm even thinking that's going to be difficult, you know, that kind of thing. But, you know, there's harmony here. So something has changed, something has shifted. You know, it would be beneficial for you if you did go. It'd be helpful for you to do that. I feel like for some of you that there is this situation with someone, maybe someone younger than you, and I think I may have said this before. It's hard for me to remember all of them. Someone younger coming to stay with you. This could also be the your child or grandchild. Someone coming at a distance to see you as well. But this is the card of harmony. And for some people, this is the card of a new home, a new romance, new love in their life, or a deepening of an existing relationship as well. This can also indicate that there's going to be a lot of food and maybe get together with family and stuff like that. So maybe for Easter, there's changes going on here. Let's see what else this means. Hope nobody comes to the door, because I'm not answering the door. Right. What else can you tell us on the Four of Wands? So the fours are here. Look at this. Yeah, it's definitely to do with a get-together, a wedding, an engagement, some kind of party, you know. And this shows happiness, like joy, as in, you know, in some cases romantic joy, because we've got the Three of Cups, which is the emotion. Sometimes it's like three people having, you know, like an amazing time. Or three girls coming together after a really long time of not seeing each other. Or three people celebrating a commitment to someone else. But whatever it is, it brings a lot of joy. So maybe this holiday or moving away or whatever it is you're doing brings you that joy. Maybe it brings you the new person. If you're already in a relationship, this is indicating extreme harmony between you. And also like coming together after a period of separation, perhaps. Maybe not seeing someone for some time. I really believe there's also something in here about Taurus needing to speak up. Don't always hold back and allow other people to speak over the top of you. Speak up and say what you want to say, because what you have to say is important, or just as important as anyone else too. But these are very, very positive, probably the most positive cards I've had out of all of the ones that I've pulled today. So, you know, enjoy this next section. After this week, It's like you've turned the corner. You're into this new, you know, happy vibe in your life, which you've been looking for. It's like you finally accepted it within yourself. Okay, so that was for Taurus. Now, Virgo. Interesting. I'm a Virgo rising. Okay, so let's see. I also got Virgo in Venus as well. So this is probably more my reading than Leo, but still hanging on to my Leo. All right, Virgos, what's going on with you? My son is a Virgo, one of them. What's going on with you, Virgos? Ha ha ha. Virgos have got the travel bug. All right, let's have a look, because we just had this in Taurus. I'm just going to do one more, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, so there's some stuff going on for Virgo. Okay, so on the one hand, you've got the harmony, happiness, success. You know, this feeling like everything's cool, everything's cruising forward. You know, everything is okay. You know, you've found this harmony and this peace. And then we get this, the 7 of Swords, the sneaky 7 of Swords. And oftentimes I see this as something happening because it's night on the picture, and it's been very, very accurate, is something going on during the night. So whether this is someone stealing from you, someone messaging you like a keyboard warrior and giving you a hard time, you know, something is off. Okay, and you're feeling it. You don't know what it is exactly, but you're getting a hint that something, maybe this is something that someone's told you, is not right. Okay, but it feels like everything is lining up that it could be right, but you know deep within yourself that it's not. Someone could be a victim of crime right now. You know, this, I have to say that just in case, because sometimes forewarned is forearmed. You know, you'll just know now. You'll be careful. And that's a good thing, to give that warning. But I have seen this in the Chariot, for example, cast being stolen. You know, I'm seeing this being like the sneaky 7 card with the harmony, and it's almost like you're afraid that something's going to interrupt your harmony. Like, you might have met someone amazing, and then you're like, what if, you know, there's a skeleton, a huge skeleton in the closet, and you're worried. So it could be a worry card as well. The biggest thing of anything is the worry is going to block you faster than anything else. It won't matter who's doing what. If you're worrying, you block. If you stress, it equals an increase in, you know, your size. If you're trying to lose weight, you can't when you're stressing. There's all these little things. So you've got this harmony, but you may be worried that it's going to be messed up. For other people, you need to know that you're right about someone. You know, you have a feeling about someone. It's like this is saying you're right. Okay. This person is very sneaky. This person doesn't even realize that they are, you know, they think they're getting away with it. Okay, but they don't. So even if you feel ripped off in your life at the moment, maybe there's some kind of battle going on in your life. Maybe it's with an ex or something like that, and you feel like you've lost everything and you're the one that's, you know, always ripped off and stuff. It's like this person is not going to get away with whatever it is that they've done. Someone will eventually, you know, call them out on it. You don't need to. So this is not a time for revenge tactics, okay? This is a time for you to enjoy this. And don't let your mind go there with anything else, okay? As I said, you may have been suspicious of someone. This is saying that, you know, you need to trust your intuition, that's cool. You need to keep aware that there may be some kind of sneakiness going around your home, your vehicle. Be careful, lock everything up. You know, don't walk home by yourself, that kind of thing. It's not to scare you, it's to create awareness within you. But for others, you're having this beautiful, harmonious time. Nothing's going to mess with it. You know, you've been traveling, you've been doing what you need to do. There's travel coming up. Maybe it's to do with work or your music or something like that, and it's all happening. I also see the Four of Wands coming up for people who not only getting married but really like committing themselves to someone, and maybe, you know, moving forward into a new chapter of their romantic life as well. So for Virgo, you've got this little bit of confliction within yourself, and you already know what that is. You're just unsure about something. It's okay. You're not going to dwell on it too much, or you can start bringing it forward and blocking yourself. Just say to yourself, you know what, whatever anyone else is doing, whatever anyone else is trying to do to me, that's on them. You know, that's only going to go back to them anyway. So I can't live my life like that. I'm not going to be that weak. I'm too strong, you know, because Virgos are really resilient and strong. So I really hope that this is a helpful reading to some of you. I'm just looking at that card one more time, and I just feel like you really do need to stand in your power, you know, stand your ground about a situation. Oh, I want to quickly do these. I'll do one of these for you. That was it. Boom. Okay, so if you stand your ground, you got the Six of Pentacles. You're going to get exactly what you want. You're going to get that positivity, generosity, you know, coming at you. You know, you give enough of it, it's time for you to also receive. Some of you may be getting a lot of phone calls and things, you know, relating to work or some extra work for you, maybe with a hobby that you love as well. So you're going to be busy enough, but be aware. Have this awareness about yourself, because I'm feeling that every sign's kind of the same. There's a little message there to be on your guard a little bit. Okay, Virgo, hopefully this is helpful to you and you enjoyed. And until the next one, don't forget to see me over at Patreon. All the links are below. And till the next time, many blessings. Bye for now. Bye.